Have you ever felt the sting of being ignored? That subtle, almost imperceptible dismissal that makes your presence seem insignificant. Imagine a life where this feeling no longer has power over you, where every slight is an opportunity for growth, and where inner strength reigns supreme. Welcome to the transformative world of Stoicism. Here, we turn every slight into a stepping stone towards greatness. But before we dive into this journey, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community of seekers. Together, we'll explore ancient wisdom to navigate modern challenges and emerge stronger than ever. Now, let's embark on a path that will transform how you perceive being ignored and empower you to rise above it with unwavering fortitude. Chapter 1. Embrace self-control and inner strength. At the heart of Stoicism lies an unyielding commitment to self-control. Marcus Aurelius, the revered Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In moments when we feel ignored, our immediate reaction might be to lash out or sink into despair. However, true Stoics understand that our mind is our strongest ally. By mastering our emotions, we transform potential sources of pain into opportunities for growth. When ignored, the initial surge of frustration and creeping shadows of doubt are natural reactions. But as practitioners of Stoicism, we must rise above these impulses. Instead of succumbing to anger or despair, we turn inward to cultivate resilience. This inner strength is not about suppressing our emotions, but about understanding and transforming them. By embracing self-control, we gain the power to navigate the complexities of human interactions with grace and dignity. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of focusing on what we can control. External events and the actions of others are beyond our influence, but our response to these events is entirely within our grasp. This realization empowers us to maintain our equilibrium in the face of indifference. The practice of self-control becomes a daily exercise, reinforcing our ability to remain composed and focused on our personal growth. Moreover, self-control is not a solitary endeavor. It is cultivated through continuous reflection and deliberate practice. The Stoic exercises, such as morning reflections and evening reviews, help us to reinforce our commitment to self-mastery. By regularly assessing our actions and reactions, we become more adept at maintaining our composure and inner strength, even in the face of being ignored. Chapter 2. Transform destructive emotions. Emotions are powerful forces that shape our reality. When we feel ignored, it's easy to let anger, resentment, or sadness take hold. However, Stoicism teaches us to transform these destructive emotions into constructive forces. Seneca, another luminary of Stoic thought, taught that he who is brave is free. By confronting and transforming our emotions, we liberate ourselves from their chains and find true freedom. The first step in this transformation is acknowledging our emotions without judgment. Rather than suppressing our feelings, we must face them head-on. This requires courage and honesty, as it forces us to confront the darker aspects of our psyche. However, by doing so, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our emotional triggers. This self-awareness is the foundation upon which emotional transformation is built. Once we have acknowledged our emotions, we can begin the process of transformation. This involves reframing our experiences and changing our perspective. When ignored, instead of viewing it as a personal slight, we can see it as an opportunity to practice patience and forgiveness. By shifting our mindset, we turn potential sources of suffering into moments of growth and learning. Stoic practices such as journaling and meditation are invaluable tools in this process. Through regular reflection, we can identify patterns in our emotional responses and develop strategies to address them. Meditation helps us to cultivate a calm and centered mind, enabling us to approach our emotions with clarity and composure. Over time, these practices strengthen our ability to transform destructive emotions and maintain our inner peace. Chapter 3. Seek inner validation. One of the core tenets of Stoicism is the pursuit of inner validation over external approval. In a world where we are often judged by others' opinions, this principle is both radical and liberating. Epictetus, a former slave who became a distinguished Stoic philosopher, emphasized that our worth is not dependent on the opinions of others. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters, he asserted. In moments of neglect, we must remember that our value is intrinsic and not dictated by the acknowledgement of others. Seeking inner validation begins with understanding our true nature and values. As Stoics, we strive to live in accordance with virtue, which includes wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These values form the bedrock of our self-worth and guide our actions. By aligning our lives with these principles, we cultivate a sense of inner fulfillment that is independent of external validation. In practice, this means shifting our focus from seeking approval to living virtuously. When we are ignored, rather than seeking validation from others, we should reaffirm our commitment to our values. This shift in focus not only strengthens our sense of self-worth, but also reduces our reliance on external recognition. By grounding our identity in virtue, we become resilient to the ebbs and flows of others' opinions. Moreover, seeking inner validation fosters a deep sense of peace and contentment. When our self-worth is not tied to external factors, we are less likely to be swayed by praise or criticism. This stability allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace and composure. By cultivating inner validation, we create a solid foundation upon which we can build a fulfilling and meaningful life. Chapter 4. Cultivate a higher perspective. Stoicism teaches us to adopt a higher perspective on life's trials. By seeing the bigger picture, we can detach from the immediate pain of being ignored and focus on our long-term growth. The Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum, or premeditation of evils, involves envisioning potential hardships and preparing our minds to face them with equanimity. This mental rehearsal fortifies us, making the experience of being ignored a mere ripple in the vast ocean of our existence. Cultivating a higher perspective requires us to step back and view our experiences from a broader vantage point. When we feel ignored, it is easy to become consumed by our emotions and lose sight of the larger context. However, by practicing detachment, we can gain a clearer understanding of our situation. This detachment does not mean indifference, but rather a balanced and objective view of our experiences. The writings of Marcus Aurelius are replete with reminders to maintain this higher perspective. He often reflected on the transient nature of life and the insignificance of individual events in the grand scheme of things. By internalizing this perspective, we can remain grounded and resilient in the face of challenges. The experience of being ignored becomes an opportunity to practice patience and equanimity, rather than a source of suffering. Additionally, cultivating a higher perspective involves embracing the Stoic concept of amor fati, or love of fate. This means accepting and even embracing whatever life throws our way, including being ignored. By seeing every experience as a part of our journey, we can find meaning and purpose in even the most challenging situations. This mindset transforms potential setbacks into opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Chapter 5. Engage in constructive action. Rather than wallowing in the hurt of being ignored, Stoicism encourages us to engage in constructive action. We must channel our energies into endeavors that align with our values and purpose. By doing so, we transform passive suffering into active growth. The Stoic philosopher Cleanthes advised, "Lead me, Zeus, and you, fate, to wherever you have assigned me. I will follow without hesitation, but even if I do not wish to, because I am evil, I will follow nonetheless." Constructive action begins with identifying our values and purpose. As Stoics, we are guided by the principles of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These values inform our actions and decisions, helping us to live a life of integrity and meaning. When ignored, instead of fixating on the slight, we should focus on how we can live in accordance with our values. One way to engage in constructive action is by contributing to the well-being of others. Acts of kindness and service not only benefit those around us, but also reinforce our sense of purpose and fulfillment. By shifting our focus from ourselves to the greater good, we can transcend the pain of being ignored and find joy in making a positive impact. Moreover, engaging in constructive action involves pursuing our passions and interests. Whether it's developing a new skill, pursuing a creative endeavor, or working towards a personal goal, these activities provide a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment. By investing our energy in meaningful pursuits, we cultivate a sense of purpose that is independent of external validation. Chapter 6. Build a community of like-minded individuals. Stoicism is not a solitary journey, but a communal one. By surrounding ourselves with like-minded individuals who share our commitment to virtue and wisdom, we create a supportive environment that mitigates the sting of being ignored. Together, we can reinforce each other's strengths and hold each other accountable to the Stoic ideals. Building a community begins with finding and connecting with others who share our values. This can be done through joining Stoic groups, attending philosophy meetups, or participating in online forums and discussions. By engaging with a community of like-minded individuals, we gain a sense of belonging and support that strengthens our commitment to Stoicism. In a Stoic community, we can share our experiences, challenges, and insights. This mutual support and accountability help us to stay on track and maintain our focus on personal growth. By learning from each other and providing encouragement, we can navigate the difficulties of being ignored with greater resilience and confidence. Furthermore, a Stoic community provides opportunities for collective growth and learning. Through discussions, readings, and shared practices, we can deepen our understanding of Stoic philosophy and apply its principles more effectively in our lives. The collective wisdom and experiences of the community enrich our journey and provide valuable perspectives and insights. Chapter 7. The Stoic Path Forward. In the face of being ignored, let us remember the teachings of the Stoics. We must embrace self-control, transform our destructive emotions, seek inner validation, cultivate a higher perspective, engage in constructive action, and build a community of like-minded individuals. By doing so, we not only overcome the immediate pain of neglect, but also forge a path of lasting inner strength and resilience. As we navigate the complexities of human relationships, let us carry the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, and Cleanthes in our hearts. Through their guidance, we can transform the experience of being ignored into a powerful catalyst for personal growth and self-mastery. In this journey, we are not alone. We are united in our pursuit of a life marked by virtue, wisdom, and unwavering fortitude. By following the Stoic path, we become architects of our destiny, shaping our lives with intention and purpose. We transcend the fleeting judgments of others and anchor our sense of self in the timeless principles of Stoicism. This journey is not without its challenges, but it is one that promises profound transformation and inner peace. In this text, the teachings of Stoicism serve as our guiding star. Together we can overcome the silent affront of being ignored and emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. Let this be our collective resolve, a testament to the enduring power of Stoic philosophy. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more insights and join our community of Stoic seekers. Let us walk this path together, finding strength in our shared commitment to living a life of virtue and wisdom.